Big T Muscle Gaming channel on YouTube. Today we're going to be playing some more NBA2K23 because I want to play it. I want to play it. I'm going to go out to the house tomorrow and check and see exactly what the internet speed is out there and see how good it is. If it's not good, I need one in a different apartment. I'm not going to sit there, I'm just kidding. I don't know how bad it's going to be or how good it's going to be. It says it's LTE, so. Hold on, let me get my phone real quick and I'll check it real quick. Okay, we got 5G because we have the fucking towers, 2 towers right there. So that's Loma Linda, okay, that's Poplar Bluff, okay, that's Cedar Valley. That is Canal, that's PP Highway there. I'm confused where I'm at here, hold on. Oh, go back, map, come on, map. Okay, there it is. Okay, so now should be good. Just take Windward Drive all the way down and around, and you go back through here, and I'm right there. So that's not too bad. I'm not very. That's LTE is what I'm getting right now. I won't be able to get 5G all throughout Poplar Bluff because they haven't put in the deals, but I will be able to get LTE out there. So I'll probably be able to stream a bunch out there after work, you know, or whenever before I go back to work, whatever. So. Alright, let's go to my career today, guys. We did some, I wanted to see something, but... See, I don't understand why things like My League, My GM 2.0 doesn't... Let me see who's texting me. Okay, somebody's texting me over here. Hold on. Okay, sir. I'm doing it. I'm doing it, sir. But, like, I don't know. Just like, I guess playing.
But here's the thing. Kobe's out for this entire season. So we are fully focused on taking L's, and we're going to keep those L's rolling in, baby, because we're coming from the number one pick naturally, not conspiring against our coworkers. You know what I mean?
Nolly move, Nolly move, Nolly move. Move. Okay. Well, happy Wednesday to you too, man. Let me get in Wario, and I'll tell you. I'll tell you a little bit about what's going on. Okay, so I'm going to be moving apartments to an apartment that is almost half of what I'm paying right now. But it's exactly the same price as what I was paying for the apartment itself. For the actual living in this apartment, I am paying $550 or $550 a month. That's what I'm paying out there. But I don't have to pay. I get trash service. I got to pay sewer, maybe sewer and water, maybe whatever. But wow, it is a nice place out there. And now that I know that I got some good internet out there, it's not bad. I'll check it when I get out there with Okula real quick to see how the AT&T does. Because then I can kind of gauge how the box is going to do. This box has been with me for almost 5 years now. 5 or 6 years now. This box is a MiFi box. Basically, I got it for $99. Okay, so I signed up for DirecTV, right? I got DirecTV, but then they offered me internet with it. And I'm like, well, why not? You know, because I'm going to be living out here. I need internet to do my gaming on my PlayStation. And boom, they were having a sale going on where I could get one of these MiFi boxes for less than $1. I got it for less than $1, but taxes and all, it came out to be over $1. But still, it's that's a really good deal. And I was very excited about it. Very happy about it. So I just wanted to say, hey, you know, I'm going to use things till they break. Well, I've got heat shrink on this, my cell phone charging cable. I'm going to be working on tomorrow, hopefully when I get back from running around and stuff, getting this internet, not internet, but apartment figured out with Ralph and them. You know.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Greg, you look at a player putting up big numbers on a losing team. How do you determine if those are quality numbers, so to speak?
You know, Kevin, it's a great question because somebody's going to put up points or collect rebounds or get assists. So, you know, you look at efficiency, you look at...
So the Toronto's wearing their very first ever jerseys they wore because they were the Toronto Huskies. First ever Canadian NBA team was the Toronto Huskies. And they went bankrupt. Then the Raptors came in. I guess it's pretty cool. Sir, what do you want now? Nice. I play NBA2K. I play Skyrim. I do Minecraft. I do NASCAR games. Do Car Mechanic Simulator. Assassin's Creed. The lineup. You can't see my stuff, but I do all that stuff. I do a bunch of like RPGs, a bunch of MMORPGs. I'll do MMOs. I'll do a lot of sports games, a lot of simulator games, and that's about it. Damn, what you type in now? I played 2K23, man. That's my favorite game. Are you fucking... I have to go out like this and then come back in. Jesus. Ha, I get it now. So you played that in all the NBAs. Yeah, I started back... I played up till 15, then I quit playing for about 2 years, and then I started back playing again at the 18. I got 18 really late, super late. So it was already, so I was able to get the gold edition for like $20. The Shaq covered 2018 one, the gold edition. Yeah, so I was way off. You know, so I was way late on that. So 19, 20, 21, and 22 are the 4 that I played since coming back that I've actually played through. Because 19 is Giannis, 20 is Anthony Davis, 21, I don't remember, 22 is Doncic, and this is 21. Who was 21? No, 19 was Giannis. 20 was Anthony Davis. I have it out in my car actually because I was trying to trade it in, and they won't. Now, if you go to trade video games in, they may, or like Game Exchange or GameStop or whatever, they may not take your game because once the servers shut down, there's really no play value in the game anymore. So it's like, yeah, screw you. So.
And there's no doubt that you can have winning players on losing teams.
So for Toronto right now, Scotty Barnes is out there with Anthony Edwards. And it's battle and at the shooting guard position. Here's Nicholson. 15 points in the game. That one good for 2.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Getting the latest now from our sideline.
Oh. Hold on a second.
Reporter David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, guys, T in that last outing against Boston put on a show. He scored an incredible number of points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. The stat line was filled, and the whole league is talking about it. We'll see what he does for an encore tonight, Kevin.
David, we appreciate the update. Greg, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your...
Man, hold on. Where's my phone at? There it is. When did the Toronto Huskies play in the NBA?
Here's an answer from Wikipedia. The Toronto
46, yeah, they started in 46. Okay. I couldn't remember because I was watching, is it Justin or Jake? It's Justin Learns Things, I think is what it is. That or it's NBA throwback or whatever, because they have one that's NFL throwback that fucking is amazing, dude. That's like tells you every in-depth stadium that this team played in. I'm like, what? I did not know that in football, man. There were that many stadiums. And they played like, they played at Shiad Park, they played at Liberty Park, they played at college stadiums, the Rose Bowl. They played down in Southern California, the Coliseum. No, they played at this little ballpark, this little like Central Park looking park, a park that we'd have here in Poplar Bluff, basically. So, yeah. So it's extremely weird to see all of the parks and ballparks they have that have come through there. So, but anyway, enough about that. Guys, it is getting down to the last game or two in the season. The Warriors, I think, are playing their last game tomorrow or Friday. Golden State Warriors schedule.
Here's the upcoming schedule for the Warriors between Friday and Sunday.
So they got 2 more games to play this week, and that's it. They're done. And we're hoping they don't screw it up and get 7th. We're hoping they do pretty good for the next 2 games. They got one tomorrow. They got one Friday, so I'm a little nervous. So we'll see how that goes. Super nervous right now. They're 5th right now, but they could fuck it up because it's pretty damn close. Like a game, or it's like a game maybe between the being in and out of the playoffs and having to play the play-ins. Well, because they don't want to have to play right before the playoffs start and not get not get any significant rest. Is what Coach Kerr said. So yeah, I'm not going to sit there and do that. I'm going to try to bust my ass the next 2 games. Draymond, Moses, Jonathan Kuminga, Moses Moody, and Draymond Green. We're going to find out about how we're going to do things. We don't play tomorrow, but we play Friday and Sunday. We play on each. That's cool. We checked the whatever. This guy's talking to me again. Golden State. I will tell you that. Golden State Warriors, Wario. Always has been, always will be. I know Grandpa tried to get me to be a Bulls fan. I'm not a Chicago fan. I don't like Memphis either now. When I found out they were our rivals. The Pelicans' rivals. Yeah. But
cross the line.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
And here are the Raptors now. Zion Williamson making his last shot. And there's the pass to Wheeler. Can they get it? And again, Toronto no up.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
There at the pass to Nicholson. Here's Davidson.
Oh.
Rebound by the Raptors.
Oh.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a team.
What are you talking about now? Hey now. My brother's favorite team is the Phoenix Suns too. My youngest brother. Oh my God. You're putting me on the spot pretty big, man. This is, I mean, I have many favorite players. Right now, my favorite NBA player would probably have to be... It's on the Warriors, I know, but I can't pick one. We got all these guys, man. We got Moses Moody. We got Moses Moody. We got Jonathan Kuminga. We got Stephen Curry. We got Klay Thompson. We got Dante DiVincenzo. You know, we got tons of people. It's just tough to pick a person.
Like that in stride, beautiful assist.
Let me see what else you got. You put something else up? Well, it's real tough, man, to pick my favorite NBA player. probably, after last night, it'd probably have to be Moses Moody right now. Well, because, shit, do you see what he did last night? Kuminga, Moody. I wonder, did he play last night? Andrew Wiggins? I don't know. He posted something else too. Steph Curry is my favorite player. I've met him twice. And probably Moses Moody, like I said, right now. Plays for the Warriors, man. He was instrumental in that win last night. That win was good.
And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Pass to Beth from downtown. Here's Barnes. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chant.
Understandable. So I'm sure you were very excited when you found out the cover athlete was him this year. Right? When it was Devin Booker, yeah, my brother was excited. But he doesn't play NBA or play video games as much. He watches more movies than I. So, yeah, I was kind of excited for my brother because I said, your main player, your franchise player for the Suns is on the cover. Like, oh boy.
We'll head to the line.
They don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Pelicans.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
All game long, they've just done a great job of keeping the pressure on the defense and penetrating with the pass. They've gotten everything inside, and they've converted there.
And so here's Toronto. The Pelicans make their last shot. The Raptors have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game.
Personal foul.
That free throw missing. Monroe's checked in for Scotty Barnes.
At the line for the Raptors.
That's off as well, so he misses both. New Orleans has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Here's Davidson. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And Toronto making a change here. Ingram's checked in. Now here's Monroe. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Pass to McCloud. 5 to shoot. Fader on the way. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
You know what? Didn't find a very good shot on that possession, but still able to get 2 points.
Here's Davidson. He's covered by Ingram. To the paint. Here's Tatum. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Tatum's got 5.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Oh, wow. Cloud passes to Monroe. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Gotta admire.
2 fouls in a minute, man. Come on.
The Pelicans shooting the lights out in this one, 77%. They've got Smith. T is out there with Bowl. Then it's Tatum, and it's Hunt in at the 2. It's the Pelicans 5. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more line.
That's amazing when I looked at the roster for this season. I'm like, 6 seasons it took us to get Bol Bol. Holy shit. I had put him on there for trade him. Nobody wanted to trade him. Wanted to keep him because he's so tall. But then we got back on there. Now, what you going to say now? What you saying? Really? Yeah, I sound like, I'm kind of like Ronnie 2K kind of. But if you're talking about you met him, that's cool.
Yeah, inside, Bolt does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
And the play-in tournament, Greg, is here to stay, but the terminology is somewhat in limbo. Is that going to be part of the playoffs?
You hear people say it's not the playoffs, it's the play-in. Maybe the term postseason should cover both the play-in and the playoff. Oh, something to think about.
The shot's good.
Yeah, he's got to knock that down if you give it to him. Uncompetitive there defensively.
The defense also looking defeated. The lack of hustle is driving the coaching staff a little bit batty right now.
Shot.
Here's Hachimura.
He was smothered the first.
The Pelicans make their last shot. Sparks passes to Hachimura. Kicks it to Johnson. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. And his first shot of the game, no good. Here's Davidson. He's covered by Hachimura. And the dunk by Bol.
That's just too easy for Bol. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And the Raptors miss again.
And it's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been quite questionable at best.
Here's Davidson. And again for three.
He has been on the money.
That whistle needs to be much louder because like, I can barely hear it. It just sounds like I'm not shooting with any sound effects on.
From deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Beal, the pass to Bath.
I can officially say now, no wonder these jerseys, no wonder they got retired in one. They went defunct in a year. These jerseys are a hex or something because they fucking suck right now.
Hachimura against Tatum. They need this. Hachimura, no good.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
So it's Toronto now. And the Pelicans pick up three with their last shot. That's good. And so Beal with the assist. Hachimura's got his first 2 points. To the middle, here's Davidson. Another one goes. Incredible.
81 on the night.
Channeling his inner Mamba
right now.
There is no slowing this guy down. He is on fire. Outside, Beal. Well, Greg, we're seeing high schoolers now making 6 figures to play basketball. I bet you wouldn't have minded that in your time, would you?
I tell you what, it beats delivering the newspaper, right? It's still fresh and developing, but a lot of different opportunities are emerging.
Here's Bol. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Outside, Beal. Pass to Hachimura. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. In college at Gonzaga, Rui Hachimura is a finalist for the Player of the Year award.
And not bad company that year, Kevin, alongside Zion Williamson and Ja Morant. Probably one of the most talented fields for that award we've seen in a long time.
Williams, he's checked in for the Raptors.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Hachimura, the pass to Sparks. Here's Hachimura. And the wing jumper offline.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Hunt with the bucket.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Outside Williams. Back to Beal. And for a while there, Greg, it seemed like we were entering the super team era. But lately, homegrown talent, players you draft and develop or sign and develop, seems to be the way teams are going.
Is it Brevin or Plevin? Brevin. It's Brevin, not Plevin.
Yeah, and it's not easy to maintain a culture when you're bringing in stars from outside. We've seen some cautionary examples here of late.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Here's McLeod, and it's blocked by Davidson. Now, here's Bull. He's covered by Beal. Bull, that's good.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. It's blocked.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Bull uses it to perfection to block shots.
Here's Davidson. The pass to Hunt. To the inside. And that one is stuffed right through.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Now here's Williams. Hachimura kicks to Beal. Here's McLeod. Pass to Williams. Down low, looking to end the run, and the rejection by Davidson. To the right side. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got his 4th assist in this one.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Now here's Williams. Passes to Hachimura. Toronto working the ball around now. Here's McLeod. Over Smith. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Here's Tatum. Rebound by Williams. Toronto's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Here's McLeod. Pelicans with the rebound. Tatum down low. He's guarded by Williams. And there's the bucket from Tatum. Tatum's got 4 this quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out. Fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Williams. Here's McLeod. And the pass to Johnson. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Johnson's got his first points of the night.
Stanley Johnson in a bit of a rhythm right now, and that looked good.
Pass to Davidson. Boom, he jams it straight down.
This whole second half, he's been unbelievable scoring the basketball. The defense has had literally no effect.
And it's the Raptors' ball. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Bounce pass, Hachimura. Here's McLeod, covered by Smith. In a wide open look for Hachimura. Nails the wide open jump shot.
Hachimura ready, had that shot lined up.
And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th quarter. A nice shot by Davidson.
I mean, this guy is real. What a show.
The Raptors shooting only 21% from the field so far. Outside, Beal. Passes it to Johnson. Williams looking around. Out to the right wing. Hachimura. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out trying to win this game.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
This team did something at halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
Here's McLeod. And a miss there on the triple.
And this feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Now here's Williams. Inside. To halt the run. Unable to get that one.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Smith on the wing. He's covered by Hachimura. A nice shot by Davidson.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Here's McLeod. Beal the pass to Hachimura. And the rejection by Davidson. And for a lot of up-and-coming teams, getting better defensively is the key to reaching, Greg, that next level. That being considered, what's the first step in that improvement?
A lot of times it's bringing in a great defender, like a Pat Beverly or an Andre Iguodala, a defensive anchor who also inspires his teammates to take that challenge.
Here is Williams.
2 minutes.
After the made shot from Davidson.
2 minutes.
Hachimura the pass to McLeod. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Peterson's checked in, and it's Pope in for Tatum. A nice shot by Davidson.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
Here's McLeod. Over to the left wing. And again, no good by Toronto.
He's not sure if he ran out of energy at halftime or what, but so far just not himself in the second half.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for New Orleans.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
A 2-game season series. They win them both and complete the sweep.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for T.
Not sure what else the coaching staff could ask for. He contributed in every facet of the game tonight, racking up a triple-double.
Here's Davidson. He gets it in there.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Here's Beal. After the made shot from Davidson. To the inside, McLeod. Smith with the defensive effort.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Here's Davidson to the middle. And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Outside Williams. And it's Beal in the corner. Just his first attempt. No good that time. So we see the Pelicans taking the W here, and the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.
Season 6 is dropping next week, which means we'll be breaking down all the new rewards and content in our next episode. You don't want to miss it. Make sure to check back next Friday at 4 p.m. Pacific for that one.
And if you're out leveling up and you want to enjoy some 2K TV, you can pull us up in your in-game phone or at the God Next spot in the city.
Until next time, finish Season 5 strong, everybody.
With just a few games in the books, Brent, what are coaches right now looking for from their team, from their players?
Well, I think you're still trying to figure out what your identity is, Kevin. You've played a few games. You're trying a few different rotations. You still want to do that over the course of the next 25 games before you really settle into what you know is going to give you the best chance offensively and defensively and win games.
And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, we've got Williamson. T is out there with R.J. Barrett. Then it's Ingram. And it's Nicholson in at the point. Williamson trying to free himself up. And it's Davidson missing. Atlanta with the ball, coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
And in that one, the backups came to play. Gave the team an infusion of points that just put them over the top.
Well, I talked to the assistant coaching staff. What they were stoked about is that the bench guys came in and played well. So punch off the bench, a big factor in that win.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Tatum on the wing. A floater, and he lays it up and in.
A mix of agility and strength makes Tatum lethal inside. He can easily work around the defense.
A nice shot by Davidson.
And you got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Hung up top. Young is double. Griffin looking around. Takes it inside. That shot off, and it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. Their last encounter was in New Orleans.
And it was pretty much a cakewalk for them the last time these two squared off and had a clear advantage on the backboard.
We'll see if the other team will address that problem in this game, because last game, man, they just got smoked on the boards.
And finished off by Griffin.
Trae Young continuing to read and scan the floor, and that time finds an open teammate.
To the paint, here's Williamson. Good.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Here's Francis. Really played well against Houston in his last outing. Outside Griffin. The kick out to Tatum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
Unselfish play by Tatum. Getting it to a shooter in rhythm instead of chasing his own shot.
Down low, Davidson. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. That's tipped, and they'll keep possession. And the shot goes in. Looking at the last game for the New Orleans Pelicans, it was a win against the Raptors.
And Ingram and his court awareness continue to grow. A terrific dime there.
Here's Francis. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. In this offensive system, Brett, that the Hawks run, it allows for a lot of creativity.
Yeah, lots of dribble handoffs at the top of the key. You obviously have the, in case of emergency, break glass player in Trae Young. But they're not afraid to attack mismatches, and this is the type of offenses that I think a lot of players would enjoy playing in.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
The Hawks trail by 4. Outside Griffin. Wants to get it to Tatum and does. And another shot. Tatum on the wing. Can't hit that one. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
And it's just never easy to get stops in this league, but they had a smart game plan defensively, and I felt like that was the difference.
Well, good defensive game plan, and then carrying it out for 48 minutes. That really helped them out in that last game.
And Ingram has got the ball here for New Orleans. They lead by 4. To the middle, here's Davidson, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
Griffin with it. He's coming off a 19-point game against Houston. Here's Francis. The Hawks again can't hit.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And Atlanta calls their first time out of the game.
Giving up a run here, can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a 4th? I'm not sure.
The Hawks trail by 8. And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Nate McMillan.
Well, Kevin, his strategy defensively is about containing them in transition. He wants his guys to try and control the pace and the tempo. Turn this game into a little bit more of a half-court defensive contest. It's a tall order, but that's what he wants. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. And that one's good. Ingram.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Pass to Mills. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Mills has got 6 points.
That's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
Here's Francis. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Outside Griffin. Driving the lane. Shot clock at 6. Here's Francis. He's covered by Ingram. Francis's shot is off. Pulls it up. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. And that's 18 points for T. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Back to Young. Left side, Griffin. Williamson with the block.
Yeah, Zion just aggressive there and great timing.
Here's Davidson. And another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
Here's Francis to the inside and stolen by Williamson. Here's Davidson, defended by Griffin. A nice shot by Davidson.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Pass to Griffin. Here's Francis. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Right side, Griffin. Got a piece of it. They get it back. To stop the run. Francis's shot is off.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
The pass to Nicholson. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Atlanta calls timeout.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Cotton. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. And here is Dosunmu. The Hawks again can't hit. It's tipped. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
And it's good. 3 points on the board on the shot from Davidson. Davidson's got 25 points in the game. Atlanta's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Cotton to the left wing. Here's Okeke. No good again that time.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Davidson. Harrison with the rebound.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Here's Ingram following the 3 by Atlanta. Davidson, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Here's Cotton, following the score by New Orleans. Misses from short range. It's Ingram on the wing. Oh, the jam by Ingram.
And that's big time from B.I.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Here's Cotton. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Ingram outside. Passes it to Nicholson. Inside. Here's Davidson. And he gets the bucket. Davidson's got 29 in the game.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Here's Cotton to the left side wing. Here's Harrison. His three-pointers off the mark.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Here's Okeke. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's his first trip to the line.
Gotta be able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And the Hawks making a change here. Fields checked in. Tatum, he's checked in for New Orleans. To the paint. Here's Ingram. That's it, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
They are just killing them on the interior.
To the wing on the left. The Hawks working the ball around. Dosunmu, the pass to Okeke. Now here's Dosunmu. He's covered by Ingram. Clock at 4. Here's Harrison. The Hawks again can't hit. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. Here's Davidson. And he banks in the layup. Davidson's got 31 points.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
And New Orleans pushing it up now. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
To end the run. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And the Pelicans have been rolling right along, haven't they?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Pelicans. They've got Ingram. Williamson out there with T. Then it's Tatum, and it's Nicholson in at the point. Now here's Tatum. A 24-point outing in their last game against Houston.
And it was never all about himself. He came away with a lot of assists in that game and just kind of kept everybody in the mix.
Inside. Here's Francis, guarded by Tatum. They grabbed their own miss. Francis's shot is off.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And it's Davidson missing.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
And that one, good.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, T in that last outing against Toronto got the job done. He had an impressive number of points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. A very solid stat line for him in what was a terrific outing. And you know he wants to keep the momentum going, Kevin.
Yeah, David, he was in attack mode all night long. GA really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
Tatum kicks to Young. Pass to Harrison. Rejected by Davidson. Pass to Nicholson. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And Williamson throws it down.
You just love it when you can pick up those extra possessions.